Yes, yes, yes. We're back. We're back, guys. We are back on this special edition of Chaos Culture Radio because you know we're about to get ready for the big game, OKC versus the Indiana Pacers. That's about to get ready to start later on 8 o'clock Eastern time. So you guys don't want to miss that. That's going to be the game of the century, according to the NBA. But that being said, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Unfortunately, this week we will not be going live due to the fact is we going on a vacation. KI Culture Radio family, we need a break. We hit our 4K upload. We did a lot of work. So Hakeem, the boss here, tell us we need to take a break so we won't get burnt out. So y'all guys,
we gotta take 1,000 breaks.
We uploading and stuff like that. Yeah. We want to make sure we don't miss out. But that being said, we got a lot of things to talk about, Hakeem. We got a lot of things to talk about, especially when it comes to the aspect of, you already know, the Iranian war between Iran and Israel. And it seems like now the United States, due to the President Donald J. Trump, sent 3 missiles and bombed one of their military site. But before we do that, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side so you never miss it when we go live or when we upload videos or shorts. So you guys want to make sure you hit that. And shout out to everybody that's watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys tuning in on this lovely Sunday evening. Moving along, Hakeem. So this is going to sports. This is actually breaking news. So Kevin Durant just recently got traded to the Houston Rockets. And mind you, Hakeem, he found out why he was in the interview. Go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip. You see it?
Yeah, hold on. Am I missing it or something?
No, it's at the bottom.
It's all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, it's all the way at the bottom.
Oh.
I turned at 3:37 p.m. You see it? Yeah, that's the one. Correct. And this is breaking news, guys. This actually happened today.
He just got traded. You just got traded!
Seems like there is a news report that has just taken place about Katie's destination. I believe that Katie has been traded to the Houston
He just got traded.
Now, Kevin Durant got traded to the Houston Rockets. He got traded for 3 people that are going to right now, going to the Sun. You got Jalen Green, Devin Booker, Dalen Booker, and also they got the number one 10 pick in 2025 draft, and also the 5th round pick for KD. So that being said, Hakeem, Kevin Durant did look shocked, but I don't think he was too shocked about it as well. Because while he was entering to the interview, he was checking his phone. But go ahead, Hakeem, your thoughts on Kevin Durant getting traded?
Who's at Houston?
Jalen Green, which is a good.
They trading him for Kevin Durant?
Yeah,
that's Dre, baby daddy.
Jalen Booker was their defender for Houston.
Yeah, but who's the major guy that's over there?
Jalen Green.
But so they just
and also they got Jabari too. Jabari's there too. They got Jabari. He's also a good player. But Jabari didn't get traded though. He's still there.
Hey, Kevin Durant is a seasoned guy. He delivers. He's at the end of his career though. I'm not gonna lie about that. Like his performance has not been like top has not been when he was at the Golden State Warriors. He still is a good clutch player.
But remember, he's older now, though. You got to keep that in mind too. He's not the same player, but he's older.
Not, and that's my whole point about that. I don't know about getting rid of Jalen Green though. I don't know.
Yeah, me too. That was a big one, but yeah, they got rid of Jalen Green.
Jalen Green is a monster, and
he averaged about like what? I think like 25 points, 5 assists, and I think 6 rebounds. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So that's a big shocker to me. So that's
that is a big shocker. But I think it's a good. But I thought Kevin Durant was going to come to Miami because I heard that him and Pat Riley was talking allegedly, according to who it was, according to Tyler Hero, because he mentioned it on the podcast with Aiden Ross. So
I really don't like to pay people. Pat Riley don't like to pay people. Like you talking about like you gotta understand. No disrespect to Pat, but Ron, you know sports more than me, bro. Like the Heat is McDonald's, bro.
But we need a strong player. We got a strong player like Kevin Durant. We probably will go far because we need a big man. Bam can't do it. Bam only averages about 10 rebounds a game, but he can't do it. People always overpower him. That's why we always lose when it comes to the playoffs.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Pat run the Heat like a Fortune 500 company. Squeeze most of the profits, get most of the profits, and pay people less. You can't do that. These are superstars. You was only able to do that once when you brought LeBron and all in, because LeBron and them came there for a championship. You know what I mean? But now, like, Kevin Durant is not coming there for no small money. Like, come on. He's a championship artist. So, and, Tyler, they hyped him up so much, and he barely could deliver. I was seeing him throwing air balls all other nights. You know what I mean? And so that's the only reason why I could never see Durant going over. If you gave Durant $100 million, I could see him going over there.
But let's see. They didn't even talk about his contract negotiation. Yeah. But we'll probably find out later on. But there was this breaking news, and also because I was going on doing the Fantastic, is a brand where they talk about all sports. Fanatics. There you go. Thank you. It was Fanatics. That what they was talking about. Which is really, really dope. I really love it. And not only that one, it also came with the Fanatics too as well. Tyreek Hill met The Undertaker for the first time, and he was starstruck. Go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Jabbar that's in the building. Shout out to Jacob that's also in the building, and also Liberty is also in the building.
What does that guy Jacob Fatu mean? Put your Lee hands on your camera for a Lamar Jackson edit.
I don't know. I didn't even pay attention to it. Go ahead.
Liberty Twitch, we about to comment on that too.
Oh yeah, right there. How's it going, man? Dog. Yo, I've never been starstruck before, bro. You talking about back in the day when I used to play the Nintendo 64? This is who I got, bro. This is who y'all know who this is?
Yeah.
Who is it, man?
Oh, you put her on the spot. And
who is it? Who is it? Julius, who is this?
I didn't know people didn't know that was the Undertaker. Like, come on. Go ahead.
And this is what these people need to understand. If not, the biggest fans, and I might get crucified to this, the biggest fans of wrestling with little black kids. We watch wrestling all day. I was a big Undertaker fan. With the caskets coming in, bro, he was one of my, I bought posters of him. Posters of him. Him, Steve Austin, John 3:16, Booker T, Yokozuna.
Yokozuna, yeah.
Before he passed away, I was never a Rock fan because Rock didn't have enough character for me. Chris Angle, when he used to do the spin around. No. We're real wrestling fans. So him seeing him is bigger than seeing some rap star. That's the Undertaker. He come through with the caskets. Whoa! Yes, I'll be starstruck. To be honest with you, Brent, I'll start crying.
Oh, well, so you mentioned crying. You had Cash Nasty met with LeBron James. Go ahead and play that clip. And play the second clip. He started crying after he finished meeting LeBron James. Show that one. And then we showed
Beautiful family.
I appreciate that. That's up.
Bro, have you ever seen one of my videos?
Yeah, for sure.
You seen the one we got kicked out? I tried to get your attention, bro. Yeah, they packed me up, bro. I got baited out Dallas because I had a shirt on. I said, "Bron, look at me." Yeah, they packed me up, bro. Real talk. I don't know. Beautiful family. Beautiful family.
Go ahead and
That's
get
right.
that. He started crying after meeting LeBron James. That's on the next clip. The one above it. That one, yeah.
It's all right, bro. It's all right, gang. Damn, W Cash, bro. W. That's what it's all about, chat. Let's go. Come on, yeah. Yes, come on. Anything, dog. Come on, bro. Let's go.
Cash, bro.
That's fire, chat. It's all right, bro.
There you go, Hakeem. Your thought on Cash Nasty meeting LeBron James. Look, he started crying. Go ahead.
Cassinet needs to get his credit.
Yeah.
The half Trinidadian,
cool dude,
half Haitian from Brooklyn, New York, who grew up poor, who believes in giving back. Cassinet is the modern day hero for these young guys. He's not a street guy. He's a person who chases his dream and he's keep giving back. That's real leadership right there. Feeding the streets. That's what I like. I love him for that. And I like that he's able to, because success is supposed to be shared, Ron. I could not have, like, if I ever was to blow up, it wouldn't feel right if I don't have you with me, Jabari, Kenny, and every guy who calls me a friend. If I'm blow up tomorrow, I'm bringing a gang with me. Because success don't mean nothing if you don't have your friends with you. And I want people to look at that as a cautionary tale. You can have all the money in the world, but it doesn't mean nothing if your people ain't with you.
Yep. Tyson is a cool dude. I also people, I don't know why people hate him so much. He's a cool dude, making people's dreams come true. As you can see, Cass Nasty didn't even thought he would not be able to see LeBron James that up close and personal, and he had the opportunity to see it. Same thing when it came to Tyreek Hill and The Undertaker. Even though Tyreek Hill is a star, I don't know why he meet The Undertaker. I don't know. That was crazy. To me, I thought he would have met Undertaker a long time ago. But just to have that moment and to go down in history, like, wow, I finally met up my superstar. Man, I can't wait till my moment happened. How it came, and your moment happened too as well.
It's coming.
To be the stars that you always wanted to meet. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click on, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Moving along to money. Money make the world go round. Money makes our pockets fat. So, Hakeem, let's go ahead. Let's talk about Kevin Gates when he's talking about the aspect of following your heart and pretty much, and he talking about don't be a dummy. Go right ahead, play that clip from Kevin Gates.
I just want to make this post because this for everybody. You know, I gotta keep it in the game for the coming up millionaires, and I'm just saying this for all the men and women out there that's you on your come up, you coming up. Don't let no motherfucker that then tried to save you for later act like they doing you a favor by fucking with you. Bitch, you on your whole ass leg, bitch. You see, it's just, hey, you know what I'm saying? You look like you fell from grace. I look like I'm up in rank, so you not doing me no favor by fucking with me. I'm not winning fucking with you, bitch. I'm really just dicked out about history. I'm living off memories of how you used to be. You really washed up now.
I can blurt it out.
Come on,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
your
like,
pussy throwback and you.
It was a good match,
bitch.
like
I just want
Yeah,
to make
that
this
was it.
post
Those are quick messages.
because
So,
this
I
for
give you
all everybody.
on everything about
He,
up and coming millionaire and make sure to follow your dreams. Go right ahead.
it was a phenomenal message. I love Kevin Gates. I got 2 phones, one for the hoes and one for the clothes. I love it, but come on, brother, you can't curse, man. That's the only gripe. The message was beautiful. I understand because we're from the trenches. We understand that language, but it's kids watching.
Oh, you know they don't care.
Yeah,
You know their parents be cussing in front of their kids. So you think this will make sense? But the message is powerful. You
no,
gotta follow
it
your
was
dreams for up
wild.
and coming
Gotta follow
millionaire.
dream.
Don't be afraid to go out there and take a chance and take a risk. Like life is too short, especially when we're gonna talk about this Iranian war between Iran and Israel. You gotta take a risk. Don't wait till the last minute. If you always want to do that business, go ahead and do that business. You always want to get into investing, go ahead and get into investing. If you always want to get married, go ahead and get married. Don't wait because
Yes,
life is too short. Life is too short. Go ahead and live that life. And also when it comes to also financial news, Hakeem, Apple is building an iPhone without any ports. So iPhone is doing something different, right? They say the iPhone 17 Air pretty much is going to be rechargeable. Like they already have it now where you place your phone down and it charges. I think it's like a portal. You put your phone on it and it automatically charges. So now they're doing one without the actual charger because I think they're trying to be more energy saving, more energy safe. So Hakeem, your thoughts on Apple going that route with having no port?
I don't like this.
Why not?
Because when Apple does something, everybody and their mama follow, and you and I know, like, wireless charging hasn't gotten to the point where, or battery technology hasn't gotten to the point where it doesn't die. Like, I got a Samsung, right? And this phone dies repeatedly, so I have to constantly put it on the charger. And let's say you got that last minute and you got to plug it in the charger. So where the hell are you going to find a wireless charger at?
That's why I say you don't need it. Now it's just I think the battery now is supposed to be no last sufficient until you go about your day until you go home and then charge it.
You know what I mean? Like, and you can always find an outlet plug or something.
Yeah, but
like
now
that.
I think they're trying to be more energy sufficient, save more energy.
Yeah, like
I think it's a smart move. You know, you gotta understand something. iPhone is like the #1 phone people buy. So them doing that is not gonna stop people from buying. People gonna continue to buy iPhone.
I'm gonna
That's
buy
what I
me
want
a
to talk
flip
about in the
phone.
money topic because people gonna continue to buy iPhone. You know, I got an iPhone. I got 2 iPhones. So you know, people gonna that's what they gonna do. They gonna continue to buy it.
Yeah.
You know, but shout out to the people that Samsung fans anyway, because Samsung been doing stuff like that. iPhone's just catching up. And I know also when it comes to the financial topic too as well, I came the king of UFC, King Jones has retired. Is on the top. There you go. No, you got it. He has retired from UFC. A lot of people are saying, Hakeem, he is the king of UFC, but he has retired according to Daniel White.
It was about time though.
It was about time. But he was a king, boy. I didn't even watch UFC, but I heard about him. He's really a legendary fighter. Literally, a legendary fighter. But shout out to him, man. He retired, and he gave up the title, so he's no longer the undisputed champion. So he retired yesterday. And a lot of people, UFC fans, are upset about it because I think they want to see him fight one last time. But the last fight he just recently had, that was it. So if you wasn't there to watch it, too bad. He's gone for retirement, man. That guy right there was the GOAT of UFC. For real, for real. But I want to know what he's going to do next. I want to know, is he going to be like Joe Rogan? Is he going to do commentary for the fight?
More than likely. I think
that's what I'm wondering. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all. We do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Moving along to hip-hop. So Hakeem, right here, Ray J just recently had a podcast with Amber Rose, and they talked about the whole aspect of between Megan Thee Stallion and the shooting. Go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip.
From what I saw, I think I saw a girl shooting. From what I saw, it was a girl shooting.
Yes.
Tory Lanez was inside. The girl was out right here.
Yeah.
Meg's coming up with this
She
story.
did 3 shots in the air. Tori grabs her arm, and then she did 2 more shots.
Cause he was sitting right here, she's sitting right here. Meg said he went over and started shooting. Like, it's impossible. Like, niggas ain't shooting over people. The only time I'm shooting over somebody is when I'm fucking 3 girls and I'm shooting over somebody, right? When it's
shooting.
From what?
Hey, Ron, did you hear what this dude just said?
Nah, play it back. Hey, shout out to White Hideouts in the building.
I think I saw a girl shooting. From what I saw, it was a girl shooting.
Yes.
Tory Lanez was inside. The girl was out right here.
Yeah.
Meg's coming up with this story.
She did 3 shots in the air. Tori grabs her arm, and then she did 2 more shots.
Cause he was sitting right here, she's sitting right here. Meg said he went over and started shooting. Like, it's impossible. Like, niggas ain't shooting over people. The only time I'm shooting over somebody is when I'm fucking 3 girls and I'm shooting over somebody, right? When it's.
Oh, you talking about?
From what I saw, I think I saw a girl shooting.
No, but keeping in mind, Amber Rose said she talked to the phone with Tory Lanez, and allegedly, Tory Lanez told Amber Rose what truly happened that transpired that night. But Hakeem, your thoughts on everything what Amber Rose saying about Megan Thee Stallion shooting and also Ray J being a fool? Go ahead.
For a lot of people who don't like Amber Rose, I do got to give her credit of her instilling the fight for prison reform and justice. And seeing this whole Tory Lanez case unfold in front of us, this was so many injustice. And there was so many injustice that was done behind the scene. The gag order. A lot of people was wondering why Tory Lanez didn't talk. No, they had put a gag order on him. He was not able to speak. He was not even able to talk. So now, once this stuff starts to come out and paperwork and things starts to put, the truth comes that America has done what always America has done, falsify records and put black men in jail, and when black men hasn't really done anything.
So you still think Tory Lanez is innocent?
I thought he was innocent.
Even though the evidence proved that he was guilty.
I thought he was innocent when I heard about the shooting.
Based on the evidence.
Listen, ain't no dude who like hitting chicks is shooting a girl. Not no nigga like him. Tory is a player. He's from Canada.
But let's say they had a toxic relationship.
Still, Tory Lanez ain't no real man shooting no woman. And then what Ray J said is a true statement. Ain't nobody shooting over people. No, we hitting everything standing. We not shooting over nobody unless we pushing people out the way. Everybody getting hit. That's why I say it was a bunch of effed up stuff. A lot of these people ain't been in the streets before. They didn't know nothing. So Ray J was spot on with that. Like, ain't no niggas shooting over people. No, you either getting hit or I'm pushing you out the way to get that.
Yeah, Why I say yep, she's innocent. Shout out to Killer Swag. Hey. Also, he say, whoa, wait a minute, Ray J was there now. Lord have mercy. Killer Swag, Ray J just be talking. You know how he just be talking. You know how he be full of no. Amber Rose literally had a conversation with Tory Lanez. He said he called her from jail allegedly and told her what really happened that night. So I don't know why Amber Rose didn't take the stand, but that was she said on the last interview I think she did with Ray J. She talked about it, how she totally believed Tory Lanez is innocent, that they just put him in jail because he's a black entertainer. Moving along to other hip hop news, Hakeem. So we already talked about it. The Carter's out, and people was wondering was Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne are still cool. Go ahead, drop that clip. Nicki Minaj put down on her Instagram right now, recently, about their connection.
When you started tatting your face, did people judge you and rap? I don't remember at that time. Now that I think about it.
Nah, not at all. Because Babyface had already looked like that. Not Babyface the artist, shout out Babyface the artist, but Stunner Face was already sort of just like that. So they judged both of us.
Okay.
Now they got judged themselves because everybody look like them.
Well, that's the tea for tonight.
Shout out to the start of the bars. We rock with you.
Word.
Hopping.
Thank you. Somebody said Wayne is a real Libra.
Yeah, I am. Shout out, I'm glad they said that. Shout out to Lizzo.
He's a cool guy, man. He's a cool guy.
I met Lizzo at the game, man. Shout out to Lizzo.
I met him in person.
And she said I was her goat.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody know that. If it's one thing, everybody can agree on.
You know, she was making sure, and she's like, you my God. And I was like, this Lizzo. And I had to go, I was like, Cam, that's Lizzo. He's like, yeah. Okay. She's on his way, huh? Shout out to Lizzo, man.
Yeah, that's dope. Shout out to Libra Gang, they said.
Libra Gang.
And Sagittarius Gang. But,
Shout out to Halsey, because she a Libra. She got a show coming out here soon.
Halsey?
Yeah, I can't. You can stop playing that clip. Yeah, I just want people to see that they are still cool. There's no beef going on. You saw she brought him on her Instagram live. So I came your thoughts on Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj, pretty much showing that they still got love for each other. Killer Swag, hey, the album is trash, but go ahead.
By far, the album is trash. This just shows you that there's things that are bigger than rap and bigger than money. To see them still together just says it's a beautiful thing. I love to see that. You know what I mean?
Libra Gang's in the building.
Sagittarius Gang's in the building.
Yeah. No, but it shows you that they still got love for each other. It's really, really dope, man. It's dope, man. I like to see stuff like that. I don't like the people like they beef and then they no longer talk. But Lil Wayne is just that cool guy that he'll try to reconnect with you because I think he understands that life is short. So he just want to reconnect. So and I know Nicki Minaj and also Drake said they're always gonna show love to Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne are the one that pretty much gave them the opportunity to be the biggest thing on the planet. To be honest. Lil Wayne cuts of Young Money that he did an awesome job with that. Also, Hakeem, this is obviously breaking news too. Lil Durk, right hand man,
I seen that.
Got gunned down. That's his right hand man, Hakeem.
Yeah, they gave one Gleesh
last night in Chicago. Your thoughts, Hakeem? That's Lil Durk right hand man. So what did that tell you?
I don't know the man, but I can say this: if you was involving yourself in that drill movement and you got bodies on you, then I don't feel sorry for you. If he's an innocent bystander and he doesn't have bodies and he doesn't rep a gang and he's not invoking and supporting the unaliving of black men, then I forgive him. But if he was with that shit and supported that stuff, I don't feel sorry for him. I support black men living. I don't support none of that trash stuff.
But remember, that's his right hand man. Remember, he probably was going to be able to testify for Lil Durk.
Now
he can't because he's gone.
Listen. I'm for the community staying alive. I'm for the community. I'm for young black boys being able to reach my age. They're not reaching my age. I'm winning. Mm-hmm. So if they supporting that stuff, I can't feel sorry for them. Let Shaitan or Allah judge them.
No, but I'm just saying because Lil Durk is trying to get out on bond. Now his my right hand man is gone.
Sometimes the good got to suffer with the bad. You know how that is, man. You know how that is.
I know that's how it is, but still, that's his right. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click on, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. But unfortunately, this week, we will not be going live because we're going on a vacation. I can say we need a break, so we're going on a break, guys, so you will not be sending. However, we will still be able to post content from this live, which you see today. So shout out to these guys that's in the building, Wire High, and also Killer Swag that's also in the building. Killer Swag asked me, "Runner, do you think Tory Lanez guilty, fam?" No, I don't think he's guilty. I think he's innocent. I think it was just the gun went off, and that's why he was able to have residue on him. But if you ask me, I think it was Megan Thee Stallion versus her friend. They was having a tuffle, and the gun just went off, and it just shot Megan in the foot, and they're blaming Tory Lanez for it. Moving along, Hakeem. This is the main topic on today's show. So, the U.S. strike Iranians, hitting 3 military bases. So, Hakeem, first, play the clip from Benjamin Netanyahu talking about how he praised President Trump for acting on the behalf of the Israelites. Go right ahead and play that clip. Not that one, the clip.
Congratulations, President Trump. Your bold decision to target Iran's nuclear facilities with the awesome and righteous might of the United States will change history. In Operation Rising Lion, Israel has done truly amazing things. But in tonight's action against Iran's nuclear facilities, America has been truly unsurpassed. It has done what no other country on earth could do. History will record that President Trump acted to deny the world's most dangerous regime the world's most dangerous weapons. His leadership today has created a pivot of history that can help lead the Middle East and beyond to a future of prosperity and peace. President Trump and I often say, peace through strength. First comes strength, then comes peace. And tonight, President Trump and the United States acted with a lot of strength. President Trump, I thank you. The people of Israel thank you. The forces of civilization thank you. God bless America. God bless Israel. And may God bless our unshakable alliance, our unbreakable faith. Congratulations,
So,
President Trump.
Now he can't.
Your
Now
bold
that
decision
but
to
also
target.
played the clip from President Trump addressing how he did a
With all of that,
good job. Go right ahead.
that being said, this cannot continue. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight, not even close. There has never been a military that could do what took place just a little while ago. Tomorrow, General Kane, Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth will have a press conference at 8 a.m. at the Pentagon. And I want to just thank everybody, and in particular, God. I want to just say we love you, God, and we love our great military. Protect them. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel, and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you. With all of that being said, this cannot continue. There will be either.
So, Hakeem, Trump is not playing with the Iranians. He's on board with Israel. He said, hey, if they don't make a peace treaty, but within the next 48 hours, he will strike again. Your thoughts? Your thoughts now, Hakeem. Your thoughts. This is critical now.
Good.
We got close to 200 people watching us all across the board. Your thoughts. Should Iranian back down and go ahead and just make a peace treaty with Israel and just call it a day?
God bless America. We told you once. We told you twice. We told you, and we're not going to say it the third time. As a Muslim, I want peace. As a Muslim, peace be upon you. You cannot have nuclear weapons. I sympathize with the people of Iran. I don't want nobody to lose life on both ends. We have to come with an agreement. America has to wave the hand of justice and do what we have to do. This is what we voted for. If we can't do it through talks, we'll do it through might. And we definitely have a lot of might. We spend over $1 trillion in military. You shall see the wrath of God and the might of the United States Army, military, Rangers, Black Hawk, you name it. Please lay down your nuclear weapons. Stop trying to do it. And this goes for North Korea. And this goes for anybody who opposes peace.
But we gotta keep it in mind too, like, and this is actual fact. I'm gonna send you a clip right now. This is coming from the director of FBI claiming that Iranian don't have no nuclear weapons, no atomic bombs, no nothing. That this thing is all made up. That she told President Trump about it a couple of months back around March, stating that Iranian don't have no weapon, and Trump is already aware of it. But now people are stating that Trump is doing this out of power, reason to get money for power, wealth, oil. That this is all deal with money. That's not. It's not that one. It's the one from X. Show the clip. The one from X. That's Bernie Sanders. That's actually breaking news now too as well. We're gonna play that next. About matter of fact, go ahead, play that clip from Bernie Sanders reacting to United States striking Iran. Go right here.
All right, let me conclude. This is a statement from Donald Trump, quote, "We have completed our very successful attack on the 3 nuclear sites in Iran," etc. I agree. And I want to tell you something. Not only is this news that I've just heard, the second alarming that all of you have just heard, but it is so grossly unconstitutional. All of you know that the only entity that can take this country to war is the U.S. Congress. The president does not have the right.
There you have it, Hakeem. So your thoughts on Bernie Sanders and also the crowd chanting "No more war," which I do agree with the crowd, "No more war," and also him stating that only the Congress are the only one that could allow us to go to war, but not no president. Go right ahead.
We have made mistakes in the past. Our judgment has been skewed. And if we made a mistake in this one, we apologize. But we can only go by what they have shown us and the data they have given us. This is the president of the United States of America. Is he lying to us? Are we going to go against to our commander-in-chief? He says they're building nuclear weapons. They said the same thing with Saddam. They said the same thing with Libya. They tried to get all these guys. So we're trying to understand what's going on. We here in America.
Focus on America. I agree. Focus on America. Like Joe don't heard him say right now in the chat, he said, brothers, we spoke about this taking care of home first. How did this help home? It doesn't help home. It doesn't help home at all. Now, it help the rich because rich do benefit when it comes to aspect of wars. But go ahead.
And Jordan Hunter, you are right. Trust me when I tell you, as a Muslim, I want peace. I don't want no wars. But at this point, this is out of our hands, and we're trying to understand what the commander-in-chief has in store. I thought he was going to take us out of wars. But now we're getting back into this because this either can not end well or they can go grossly wrong. I don't want to stir up the Middle East in no kind of way. Because those are...
No, but if you can see Trump not trying to make us go to war, he keeps saying like Iran, make peace with Israel, make peace with Israel, make peace with Israel. He keeps saying make peace with Israel, stop the war. Remember when it came to the Ukrainian war between Russia and the Ukraine, he kept saying like, hey, I want to talk to Putin and tell him to end that too as well. Trump is doing the best he can when it comes to aspect of trying to stop all these ceasefire. Yeah. But of course, the people. The world don't want no more wars. No, they do not want no more wars. Shout out to Jeff D. He say Trump told Iran that they can't build a nuke. He did. But also I can't play that clip from the from X. Shout out to my friend that sent me this clip. This is a clip from X showing that the director of the FBI, the CIA, claiming that they do not have any form of nuclear weapons over there in Iranian. Go right here in Iran.
The IC continues to assess that Iran is not building a nuclear weapon, and Supreme Leader Khamenei has not authorized the nuclear weapons program that he suspended in 2003. The IC continues to monitor closely if Tehran decides to reauthorize its nuclear weapons program. The IC continues to assess that Iran is not building a nuclear weapon, and
So
Supreme
I
Leader
can't. If this coming
Khamenei
from the
has not
FBI,
authorized the nuclear weapons
you got the
program that
FBI, the CIA stating that they don't have no nuclear weapons, then what's the whole purpose of the United States
They
going
might
over there?
want the oil.
Because of oil. So there's a money thing.
Yeah, they might
Money
want to
grab.
destabilize them. Because Iran has one of the largest oil reserves in that part of the region. You know what I mean? So there's a reason for that. And they say, you know what I mean, who knows? We're playing war games here. And
right,
you know what I mean? And nobody wins at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And I want the Muslims to know that this is not something that American people is longing to have people bombed, famine, and stuff like that. Our stomachs is still tied with the Palestinians. Daily dying of hunger, food, and medicine. You don't think we sit here and think about those type of things? So we already know Iran is already suffocating in economic pressures through sanctions. They barely listen. Inflation over there is so bad. Coffee is like $2,000. A cup of coffee is $2,000 in Iran. A cup of coffee.
No, but keep it in mind, if we do end up going to this war, gas prices will go up because most of the suppliers do come from Iran, Afghanistan.
No.
Well, oil suppliers
Yeah,
come from.
no. So let's be very clear. Iran supplies China with oil and stuff like that. They have sanctions. They have sanctions on them. So China's the only one dealing with them. China will be hurt when it comes to minerals and resources because they have a deal with them. And they're getting it pennies on the dollar. So this changed the whole dynamic. But the whole nuclear war thing is so trivial to me because here's the thing. China, Russia, US, and the UK have nuclear weapons. If we don't want nuclear weapons, everybody shouldn't have them then. Does that make sense? Why one?
And not that, but you should. It does make sense. It makes sense what you're saying. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
If we're going to stop everybody else from building nuclear weapons, we shouldn't have them either. If this is what the whole world is all about, these interventions are destabilizing countries, and now we're going to have more of a bigger humanitarian issue. Where do you think the Iranians are going to go to? If y'all still bombing, they're going to Europe. They're going to.
And not that, but keeping in mind, but you got to keep in mind too. They are going to go to Europe, but then Europe say we don't want you here. They got to stay home. And not that, but you mentioned the aspect of China. Go ahead, how can you show this headline? China actually called and condemned President Trump for attacking 3 of the Iranian nuclear facilities and saying the attack violates international law and call for a ceasefire. So therefore, the China.
This clip right here?
Not that one. No. Not that one. It's the one with China. I just sent it to you. It's in the chat. Yeah, that one. So, because you spoke about China, China is calling for President Trump to ceasefire right now. The UN are having a meeting right now as we speaking, as we going live right now. They are having an international meeting, claiming how can they find a way to ceasefire from all the catastrophe that's transpired between the Iranian and the Israelites. That's the thing. It affects everybody. People fail to realize this war right here is going to affect everybody.
Oh yeah.
So the UN. United States are talking about it so they can find a way to ceasefire because President Trump said, remember, 48 hours. If they don't respond, he's going to strike again. Go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on China telling President Trump to stop.
I just talked about it. China is in pockets with Iran. These people, all these countries we play funny games with, these people run their countries like a monarchy. Same thing with Saudi Arabia. They do a lot of weird stuff in the background, but we still cool with them because they got oil. You can't, and they're bombing the Yemenis. The Yemenis, they're bombing them. The Yemen, listen, the people from Yemen barely got a stick and they're bombing them. They barely got a stick and they're bombing them. So what do we do? So I'm saying,
yeah, and Iran is ranked number 14 when it comes to it is ranked number 14 when it comes to aspect of
military,
military.
yeah,
They don't have a
they
strong
don't have a
military.
strong. But Ron, they're sanctioned so much they can't get materials to build whatever. Their military is still 20 years behind.
I agree with you, Jeff D. Trump is a peacemaker. I was saying he's telling them to make peace. He's not trying to do it, but he said if they don't, then he's going to retaliate. But I came out to show you that clip of President Trump saying how he don't care about the FBI directive. And when you showed me before this one, that one you can play where he's talking about he don't care, but he believes they do have nuclear weapons. Go ahead, you can play that clip before you. Well, no, first say your thought, then play that clip.
So my thing is this, Chef D. Trump is a peacemaker, but I didn't want it to go like this because at the end of the day, I don't want to go to sleep thinking about a little Iranian boy who's walking up the street and a missile smack him in the face. Or you know what I'm saying? People forget when Israel was bombing Palestine, it was like literally 10,000 or 40,000 people who already done passed away in there. We talking about 1,000 people per day dying, kids. Some of them were dying just strictly off of no food, no medicine. No food, no medicine. We talking about innocent bystanders. These wasn't the people who they was going after. So war, when we have war, the innocent suffer. These are Muslims we are talking about. Muslims who don't know nothing about this, who want to praise Allah and keep it moving. They don't have one right now, but they were on the verge of building one. Who knows? And listen, D Jeff, we don't know that we only get an information from the media. We don't know if Iran got it. And if they do got it, then so be it. I condone it. But other than that, I want peace. I don't want nobody to pass away. Muslims, Christian, Jewish, whatever. We should live in peace. This is not what God asked for.
Iran doesn't have the tech to get a missile all the way to the U.S. Of course, we know that. That's why I said they need help from the Chinese. We know that. They rank number 14 when it comes to military. We know, that's why they say it's all cap.
D Jeff, they're so behind. I've seen them in the training that they're like back in the Stone Age. The person who come close is China and Russia. They can do us dirty if they want to. Russia's not too far. They back down there at their own answer. They could send one missile over here and get California shaking, doing a Harlem shake. Iran barely can get a missile cross country in their own country.
These are the reasons the neighborhood Muslim country want nothing to do with them. Which is true. They never don't want nothing to do with Iran. That's a fact. He said all those innocent women and children were celebrating in the street, spitting on bodies. We saw the video. Shout out to JK. Saying that.
We don't know if that's propaganda. What if that's AI? There's a lot of propagandas that they'll do. They'll prop up a group of people to put up propaganda videos. We've seen so many countries do this. The people who suffers the most are the innocent bystanders. That's who suffers the most. We're playing Monopoly at a high level infused with war games. This is not the kind of shit we're doing. Everybody got blood on their hands. Everybody got blood on their hands. And for generations to come, we're going to be talking about this, and it's going to be some Iranian boy looking up to say, man, why they just bombed us over here? Because they don't like me because I'm Muslim? No, they're trying to get the Shah out here. But the Shah been here since I've been born. The Shah ain't no good. I ain't never seen them bomb us in here. We need to start thinking about who we let in power. Now, mind you, I'm not saying our beloved Trump ain't trying to do his job, but baby, I don't want the innocents to pass away. And I know he don't want to, but let's remember what we're doing. Go ahead. You want me to play the video?
No, go ahead. I can't play that clip with President Trump saying that he believed that they do have nuclear weapons. Go right ahead.
They didn't do that. What intelligence do you have that Iran
It was an
is
old
building
clip.
a nuclear weapon? Your intelligence community has said they have no evidence that they are at this point.
Well, then my intelligence community is wrong. Who in the intelligence community said that?
Your director of national intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard.
She's wrong. They didn't do that.
What intelligence
That's
do
the
you have
clip
that
we
Iran
played
is building
before.
a nuclear weapon? Your intelligence community has
So-
said they have no evidence.
Go ahead.
No, your thoughts.
So
Go
for
right.
this, when he said that, I wonder if we are talking to each other. Did anybody fact check anything, Ron?
No, but if your intelligence saying that, if your FBI intelligence saying that she runs the CIA, the FBI, she's telling you, hey, they don't have it. Don't you got to believe in your team?
You should believe in your team, but man, we playing war games.
Yeah.
That's the.
And look, but he said he don't even care.
You see,
because he going based off his beliefs. He believes they have it.
He said, all I know is this: I'm a Christian who doesn't want God's chosen people to perish. I think Trump is doing the right thing, and I'm convinced that this won't be World War III. And listen,
no, I agree. This won't be
No, it
World War
won't.
III. But the thing is, we know it won't be World War III. However, people don't like the aspect of war. That's the thing. People don't like it because, like Hakeem stated, a lot of the bystanders are the one that's going to get affected by it. It's not the politicians. It's the bystanders. It's the people. It's the women and child.
And as a Christian, Def D, we supposed to love everybody. What about the people who are not in control of what's going on, who are just bystanders because they just under a leadership that has nothing to do with it? It's the same thing they did to Iraq, Libya, Iran. We can keep going. Afghanistan. We destabilized so many countries. I don't know what's going on. All for the sake of an idea or a rumor.
But I always tell people, don't allow this situation right now to make you panic. Because, people are zooming into their phone and saying, okay, what's going to come next? Don't live your life in fear. Live your life in uncertainty. Know that you have people around you that love you, cares about you, and go out there and still enjoy life. Don't let this stop you. However, this coming from New York, I came show the headline from New York. This coming from Mel Adams. He's saying that New York is prepared. Just in case, because right now the Iranians are in New York. They are protesting. He said he's prepared that he knows that this strike is going to cause some chaos within the city of New York. Go ahead, show the headline, Hakeem. Yeah, he learned that the U.S. bombing the 3 sites in Iran. We will wait for more detail for our federal partners. We ordered that you already know, the NYPD to increase the presence and for religious, cultural, and democratic sites throughout the far broad areas. So New York Mayor Adams is letting people know that, hey, if you go in there protest, do a peaceful protest, but you go out of control, you will be arrested. And they do have a lot of police presence because they know people are protesting right now in the street of New York. There was a video, man. I wish I had a video. It showed you that Hakeem, when this strike happened, you see a lot of Iranian people ran to the subway and start protesting. But I forgot to send you that clip.
I wanted to
ahead,
read this
your
out.
thoughts
Shout
on
out to V1. V1
Go
said
ahead.
we shouldn't support Israel too because there are many documented Israelites are openly supporting killing children. Is that what God wants, Def D? And are they chosen one? Are they the chosen one? Are you sure? And we better panic. It's all because of Israel. There's a lot of misdirection going on. When the MOP fell on the facility, it was already empty. Okay, Ariel. It says USA has been year further from this country. It says Iran is hitting civilian targets. Israel is hitting nuclear sites. Big difference. So what you think is Iran is doing one? Do you think otherwise? Now, Dev D, you heard V1. What civilian targets they hitting? There's a rumor they said they're supplying weapons to the Houthis or whoever they are. These are rumors. We don't have statistics. We don't have facts on these things. Lots of time we need to be careful where we get our information. I ain't never been to Iran. I ain't never been to Israel. I do know one thing though. Israel is highly aggressive. They've been highly aggressive these last couple years. One thing that kind of made me feel bad is when they sunk those little cell phone bombs in Lebanon, and there was one that went off in a supermarket and literally wiped the whole. I don't know how many people had passed away. I said this was a supermarket. This was a supermarket. You telling me y'all couldn't just send snipers over there and just get your man? So this is when we talking about. He says they are hitting Tel Aviv and other major city. Have you seen Tel Aviv? They're hitting them now, Def D, after they've been attacked. You know what I mean? Was Iran attacking them before Israel was sending bombs over there? Because
no, Israel attacked first. Israel attacked them first.
I'm talking about Israel has been highly aggressive.
Iran just retaliated. That's all they did.
Highly aggressive. Highly aggressive. They're not playing games. Mossad and all them, they're not playing games. They've been highly aggressive. I'm wondering who's attacking first.
Israel attacked first because I remember Benjamin Netanyahu stated that Israel believes that they had nuclear weapons for a very long time. They wanted to put a stop to it, and they want to put a stop to it now. Because I think they knew the right person was in office, which is President Trump, was going to be able to back him. Was going to back him.
Remember
on that aspect.
You said remember the last time the government said in Middle Eastern country had weapons of mass, it turns out to be a lie. That is true, Matthew. They said that about Saddam Hussein. They came there, we ain't seen no nuclear weapons. Everybody, bodies dropping everywhere. Listen, bodies dropping everywhere, and the people of Iraq are still mad to this day about that. Still mad to this day about that. So hear me out. Iran supplies the resources for proxy wars. Next level. I hear you, my brother. Do we have evidence? Show me. Give me one of the people who they supplying to say that Iran is giving us guns so we can run them up. Then I said, "Go, let's do it. Let's get busy." But we haven't.
It's not the aspect of the gun. The whole thing is the aspect of the nuclear weapon. That's what they're focused on. It's not the aspect of the gun.
Ron, I hear you. The nuclear weapons, but the chat is saying they're supplying proxy gangs to attack Israel. Israel is the most powerful force in the Middle East. Everybody around them don't even got the guns, the capability, the security, the tech. They can wipe out the Middle East in 2 seconds if Israel want to.
But keeping in mind, you also stated that too. You say China is in alliance with Iran. You know, China do have military power.
They do business together. They do business. First off, let's get something about the Chinese. They don't care nothing about else but China. The sun will never set on China. Let's get that straight. Russia too. They are patriots of their country, so they don't like to get in there in other business. But they don't want business to mess with them. But hear me out. Where is the evidence that they're attacking? Listen, I'm just kind of surprised. One of the most powerful countries, not in the Middle East, is, as an older man, I've always thought it was strange. A vast amount of Muslims here, one Jewish country right there. As a kid growing up in the inner city, this always daunted my mind. I said, I thought all that area was Muslims there. So now you put one of the largest, powerful. Listen, I knew back then, that Israel ran the Middle East. I didn't even know that. Nobody would even dare touch them because they'll wipe out the whole place. So what I'm trying to say is this: how, when everybody else around them don't have the guns and the capability, how they attacking them? That's what I'm saying. With rocks, some of these people barely could eat. He says Iran was hiding his hand. Hakeem, why hide? I believe you. Show me some evidence. I'm not saying you're not wrong.
He's not gonna show you the evidence. They hiding it. You're not
we
gonna
need
see
to see evidence.
That's why they went ahead and bombed it.
I want to see evidence. I want to see Iran is shaking and baking. Let's get them then. If I can't see them, what about the little boys in Iran who's getting bombed and ripped to shreds with shrapnel? I want to see the evidence, please, people. Show me they're shaking and baking. He said happiness in the morning. He says Hamas, Hezbollah, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, plus the other groups. Lebanon was a Christian country until the Muslim had taken over. Happiness in your heart. You're cooking right now. He's talking, say, hold on, I don't want to see hundreds of thousands of people to die, but to be injured at this place because turns out that the government was wrong. You're right, Happiness. We don't want to see what happened in Italy. You remember when Libya came, everybody flood, all the Muslims flood to Europe. Europe gonna have to deal with that. We too far for y'all to come over here unless one of your cousins here signed for y'all. But the immigration got so tough, none of y'all probably can come over here.
Why has it? Where do the little boys get money to build underground tunnels? Good question. Where did they get the money, Hakeem?
They barely can cook Turkish bread over there, homie. Hot.
But where are they getting the money? They getting the money
got
from
to.
somewhere.
Somebody playing the trick. Listen, they playing everybody as fools. They playing all of us as fools. But what I'm saying is this: the innocent people on both sides who are getting because let's get something straight. Shout outs to the Israels who say we don't want no war here anyway. Shout outs to the Jewish people who say we ain't asked for no war. Shout outs to the Israels who say we don't want no war. Because there's a lot of people who don't support Netanyahu. Some of these people don't even want to see innocent people because they truly believe in their faith. Muslims don't even want to be in war with people. For God's sake, the word means peace. So we need to understand who playing us for a fool. We need to see evidence. I want to see evidence.
Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Unfortunately, we won't be going live today. I mean, not today. This coming week, due to the fact we're going on vacation, so you will see us the next following week. However, why this is a topic for you. So, Al Sharpton is saying the feds are attacking black people who are wealthy. Why this for you? Go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip from Al Sharpton.
As long as we have seen this country, that blacks that have been prominent and now wealthy and prominent have been targeted because it's easy to go after them. I think we've got to be very balanced and say that we're not going to believe every accusation given against somebody, but at the same time we need to hold them accountable. If there is evidence of them doing wrong, they should not use their wealth and celebrity in our community to justify some misbehavior. So I've not said some things about some cases because the evidence bothers me, but others are just, in my opinion, just scam artists trying to take advantage. So I think that the price you pay for being
and there's been an ongoing conspiracy theory that there's an agenda.
Being wealthy is you have to behave like somebody under the spotlight. Nobody should think that they get immunity and that we ought to run to the barricades to support you. But if you are being wronged, I'm the first one there. Being wealthy is you have to behave like somebody under the spotlight. Nobody.
So I came your thoughts before we head up on out of here. The aspect of Al Sharpton talking about that the feds are targeting wealthy black people. Why agrees?
Why I can agree. Then I also could disagree because I'm also thinking about all the other ones who why they haven't attacked them yet, like Robert Johnson and stuff like that.
He's clean. He's not in the media.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think Sharpton probably mean the people that have media attention, like Oprah. You see, like Tyler Perry's under attack.
But listen, Jay-Z. There's a text feed with Tyler Perry, baby. There's a text, bro. You read them text messages?
Yeah, we covered it. Like, remember?
So he's guilty. Like it's a text. Like them.
Allegedly guilty. I ain't say he is guilty. Allegedly.
I'm just saying what I read on them texts. That young fellow had a text feed. He ain't gonna get the whole 250 million.
Yeah. Shout out to you,
Jeff G. It was great talking to you, brother.
Shout out to everybody's in the building. All you new subscribers, thank you guys so much. One of the subscriber asked you too. I can't even say, Why Israel and Iran fight? Is it a religious fight?
It's
No, it's not a
religious
religious fight. They're fighting because of the Israel is claiming that Iran have nuclear warheads.
Yes. Everybody claims somebody got nuclear warheads, but nobody has shown us proof.
But Truth Hurts, say it's a spiritual fight. Of course, everything's a spiritual fight. I believe that.
Yes, you're going to get caught up in some proxy situation. He says, "Is
Al Sharpton is not wealthy? I would not listen to Mr. Gatekeeper."
I agree with you. Hey, happiness and how I agree with you. I've been stopped believing his ass a long time ago. He said Christians are targeted. Truth hurts. Where truth hurts? Christians run the world. They are suppressing the Muslims. The Muslims barely got anything to fight with. They barely got sticks. We have all the weapons and guns and ammunition. Jewish and Christians run the world. Show me a Muslim with some money. The Saudis, but the Saudis is in the back pocket with the Christian. They say they say praise God as well.
Yeah, a lot of people believe Al Sharpton sold out.
Long time he sold out.
A lot of people believe that. A lot of people believe he sold out. That's nothing new. A lot of people say that he sold out. But like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. However, we would not be going live this week because we're going on vacation. We are taking a little break. But then after that, we will resume back again at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, shout out to everybody that was here in the building. This conversation doesn't accomplish anything, just to...
Hey, Jed, Apilo, you're right. Listen, Jed, we're going to end it with this, and I'm going to land it. Jed, I want peace. I want to say this with this, and I want everybody, over 200 people to hear me. I love Jewish people. I love Jewish people. I love Christians. I love Muslims. I love atheists. I love all y'all. I love every single one of y'all. I love white, black, Hispanic, Asian, all y'all. But you want to know something? I don't want us to kill each other. That's why religion is a stop sign for madness. We need it. So until we start figuring out our problems, we're going to keep going on this problem. Other than that, I want all us to live. I want the little Iranian boy to live. I want the little Israel boy to live. I want the Iranian boy and the Israel boy to become friends and they go play soccer and skateboard. That's the dream that Martin Luther King would want for everybody. We all want alike. We bleed the same. There's a Muslim passage that a Muslim told me. He said, "In life we are different, and in death we are the same."
Shout out to Honey Child. Say bye. See you later. Truth Hurts also say bless up to you guys, man. Hope you see you guys again when we go live again. This will be very, very dope. The Bible said when they say peace, there will be no peace. A lot of people believe it.
But in Islam, it says peace be upon to you. In Islam, it says peace be upon to you.
Our problem is you can't be bigger than me. Ooh. Yep. Why? That's the problem. That's a powerful statement. That's a powerful statement. That is the problem. That is the big problem. Right there. It's always ego. Ego is the number one destroyer in the world. Is ego. There's people with egos that choose not.
Whose stick is bigger than who?
Correct.
Said never.
Who got more of the biggest cojones?
That's never going to happen when the Zionists spread propaganda saying we better than everybody. Jaja.
That was just why I was just saying.
Just said, Jaja, that one statement is a whole show. That one statement is a whole show. We could talk an hour and 30 minutes, just that one statement. We could bring down text, biblical facts, all that, but we'll get striked for that. And we got to respect it.
Yeah. No, but I love the Jews. I love the Israelites. I love what they stand for.
Yahweh.
I love the Muslims, the Christians, everybody. Remember, y'all choose to live that. Remember, at the end of the day, you choose to live that lifestyle. At the end of the day, the World One Peace, as you can see, even when we did a Bernie Sanders take, people were chanting no more wars. They've been saying that for years. Nobody wants wars. Especially the United States, we don't want no wars. They don't want it. But we know at the end of the day, people benefit from it when it comes to aspect of the cha-ching, money. Money is the one that's causing all of this. Money.
Money.
Who pocket's gonna be fighting in the next person?
Money.
Make sure you go to KL Culture Radio description. In the description where you can find the KL Culture Radio store, where we have the KL Culture Radio merch, the t-shirt, the hat, the coffee mug, you name it. It's all in the KL Culture Radio store. Also, guys, make sure you go to KL Culture Radio post or the community tab where we post important information if we're going live or not, any upcoming events, and also President K new book, Raising Kings, and also Black Love, and also his album out now as well, Broadway Fat. You guys can find it in the community post, or people would, like me, call it the community tab. That's where everything goes down at. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to all the new subscribers for being here. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. You guys made this show the biggest thing on the planet. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for your love. I like the fact that you guys disagree.
Love it.
But you did it in a respectful manner. This is what we're talking about. You come in here respectful. We don't block anybody. Everybody have free speech. You can speak your mind. We don't care. That's how KL Culture Radio run. Hey, we could be wrong. I could be wrong about the whole war situation. I could be like, we're not going to war, and tomorrow we go to war. I could be wrong. Hakeem, you could be right. You know, we all could be wrong. You know, by the end of the day, we want to make sure you guys got the information, you guys got the facts, and you guys can put us wrong. I did the show in. You guys in the comment, you can put us there and break down some facts to us, and we will look at it because I'm eager to learn. I want to learn. I want to learn more about this Iranian war, United States, and what's up and coming. Because at the end of the day, guys, we're older now, but this is our kids' future. Wherever we set the stepping stone right now is going to affect our kids. Thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. OKC and the Pacers about to get ready to play. We see you guys the next following week. Like